Manever I say ma PENDREAM TV. PENDREAM TV there, osia dem yopo.
Sitting member of parliament who is part of the majority in parliament was dragged to a year court today as we speak because of his actions or inactions. No, Menoka say yajene passport. He is facing trial. He has pled not guilty, but the process is ongoing. It shows say the law, irrespective of who you are, standing before it, it needs to be activated and activated in its full strength of full a year. Its full length. Now, Andra, I did a show and it was about how our security system, security agencies, let me put it that way, how some of us are seeing a selective kind of justice and a selective kind of system and nipebi FM. And what happened yesterday was I put this lady on the screen yesterday. And this lady is the CID boss of Ghana. Nidin Ede Lydia Yakon Donko. She is the boss when it comes to criminal investigations, the whole Ghana or no NHSO. Yesterday I spoke a lot about this lady and her work and also some of the things I believed say. So when to me improve and Chireme and Ghana for, I would see her as one of the most corrupt police officers. In fact, yesterday I made her understand. Say, a Jumadia Odino, so we're improving on one tree. I'm a who say integrity na ODD, and that the professionalism no, it does not have any affiliation. Andra, I spoke on this lady's work. Emma Ghana 40, I should say. I am not happy about the way she's being selective when it comes to Afenyo Markin assaulting a police officer to say onwa. And I made my point clear. Say, from the day Afenyo Markin assaulted a police officer in Ghana, Ebesi Endra na mekasa, we have not heard from the Ghana Police Service investigations at Nekoso. We have not heard from any security agency how far that investigations had gone. And see, I was on my show yesterday. I didn't mince words because I wanted her to prove to Ghana to prove to me that she is not like Tiwa, she is not like Kenya Boa, and she's not like the Mirror CID. Now we used to know. I basically told her say so person Ghana for the way I no time and I appointing because I sat here. I defended her when they were appointing her. And I told Ghana for time was starting. Juma said this is going to be one of the finest CID boss at Ghana for in our history because of the professionalism or the attaching the Juma. But yesterday I was mad because I wanted her to prove to us to say she cares about the police uniform nation. For a member of parliament to assault a police officer on national television, and we as citizens not hearing anything about this investigation. Endra, another member of parliament who has been, which is alleged to say he has basically connived with some people to obstruct the work of NIMOS. You tumdina court in less than 24 hours. It made people like us ask the CID boss to say, what is she doing or what was she doing in her office? Because their cases is seen in Aswa, 80 months till date, we have not heard anything about. So yesterday, I made her understand she needs to prove herself to me and prove herself to every single taxpayer for us to see her as a unique professional CID boss. Today, we did a lot of work on this issue I spoke about, and the issue was about this man called Afenyo Markin. Afenyo Markin is the minority leader, NPP former parliament. He is the minority leader of the NPP group in parliament. And this guy is also a lawyer. Remember, he's a lawmaker. As far as he's in parliament, he makes laws. This is a guy who is always screaming and making everybody think he knows the law than the people who even wrote the law. This is a braggart, a self-centered, selfish, arrogant brat who is being hailed by ignorant fools who don't see the need to get people with integrity to lead them. Now, this guy who is a lawmaker, a friend Afenyo Markin, way back in May, he assaulted a uniformed police officer. And the Ghana Police Service told us to say, they had taken the case and they were investigating the case. This is the incident. Before I move on, let me show you the incident. So, this is what happened. This is what transpired. Afenyo Markin assaulted a uniformed police officer who was protecting him. Twice. Obo police name Obonasum twice. On camera. And the whole world. Na obia eshe. So we were shocked. We were amazed. Because I know. Say Afenyo Markin. And anka police ni bo nim say ya. Anka ndenka sa police ni non kwamia body tu anase hanging on. Anka Afenyo Markin will scream, and the whole of the NPP piglets will be on the street demonstrating against the IGP, the president, and the CID boss. Saying a futu PDD, Afenyo Markin, and anka police ni born in him twice. Eshin assume twice. Anka menewutie, anka that young police officer no, anka na yire ne ma, anka osie de omoko sie baby, because say anya sa NPP for parliamentarians. Former members of parliament, former ministers, cabinet ministers, come and attack a family, no? So, this is not something we have to joke with. This is an act that was caught on camera. So, yesterday I was mad. I was like, what is the CID boss doing? And I told the CID boss, that so privilege Ghana for say, she is exceptional. She is exceptional. Or different from Oma Bano. Say a Jumana Oyano Otiasie, and she respects the uniform now. She needs to prove to Ghana for, because you cannot be the CID boss and allow this to just pass. Today we started doing our investigations, and as usual, when you say in Ghana, when it comes to credible information and getting you the document and factor, this platform and then a unique and exceptional from every single platform in Ghana. So my team, I set them out this morning and I told them they should follow the case, and wherever the case is going or wherever the case is, the case in its current form, I want to have it. I set my boys out this morning. Now something interesting just happened. And what has happened, it should shock every single Ghanaian. Because you see, when it comes to the law, we need to be very careful how we handle the law. We don't have to make some people feel, say, they are superhumans and that with Omono, they can kill and walk. They can commit a crime and walk. Some of the Emrewa Ghana and any say Diomo. Now, I set my team out this morning and said, no. I also want to prove to the CID boss, any Omomo can say, in fact, if they are not able to prove to me, I will prove to them. Now, we have discovered something about the case. It took us a lot of work to be able to intercept side investigations now after Afenyo Markin struck a police officer twice on national television. How far the investigations have gone. And why today, TBBA investigations, per the document I have today, I'm going to show you. Per the document, I am hoping that this document I'm going to show you, it is a document. Baby, Ejuma CID say Ejuma we no yeah, then she is an exceptional CID boss. Now, at the end of the day, me read the document where I'll ask some questions. Now, when I get answers to those questions, I want to say if this CID boss or you're exceptional, and as or a CID boss, we need to be careful about because she cannot be a CID boss, a bit more trusting. There are two things here. Either she exonerates herself as one of the most exceptional CID boss we can trust to apply the law and to make sure the right thing is done. And I say, obey one of those CID bosses we would never respect. Now, let's go into the issues. The investigations on Afenyo Markin's incident has been concluded. And that is the document we've been able to intercept. The investigations, it has been concluded. Now, let's go into the investigations, the Omuhu and at the end of the day, investigations, why we have not heard anything about it. I expect the Ghana Police Service, because it's been one of those things they do every day. They update us on every single day, every single case, because normally, time after the Markin case, we were here when the CID boss released the statement to brief us on the steps they are taking to get to the bottom of the matter. So we were also expecting the CID boss and the Ghana Police Service to brief us where the case has gotten to or what move they've made or whatever they are expecting to come out of the case. We didn't get that. So when the NDC MP now said nobody is above the law, the issue is Yabusa say na NDC na asababa na nseyano. Me, I don't care. So court to find the NDC MP guilty. If they have to jail him, they have to jail him. I don't care because I am ra. So court na almost say NDC adio ye ne tiamra. I was said to fiasia. As a member of parliament, he should have known better. They have to jail him, and that is how I see the law. So I was asking the CID boss yesterday. Dear na to Afenyo Markin case because from June, ever since there, we have heard nothing from this case. So today, we intercepted a document. Now, let's read the document together. A document, a free Ghana Police Service. I copied the office of the Attorney General. And what is it? The Ghana Police Service, investigations on Afenyo Markin's incident, assaulting a police officer. And this document is with the Attorney General. Anytime you see me, I will also ask the Attorney General questions. For now, Obibeka said, Kelvin Taylor cover document biaba. We cannot prove say enokra and enokre. Anytime make us say, I'm going to ask questions, and the answers that will come out, and then I beg justify say the current CID boss or your exceptional CID boss, nobody in Ghana can stand before her and say she's corrupt or anything. And I say, and yes, a document wait here. Now say investigations didn't do Attorney General. Then it means as some man make about this CID boss, it stands. Now let's read this document. This is a document the CID investigations, they forwarded the docket to the Attorney General's office. They forwarded this document. Investigations now, Afenyo Markin assaulted the police officer in uniform. No? Every single detail is in this docket. And I'm forwarded the Attorney General. This docket is sitting on the table of the Attorney General on Afenyo Markin. It was forwarded to the Attorney General on the 27th of June 2025. June, July, August, September, October, November, 6 months. June, July, August, September, October, November. Almost 6 months. And I saw a year docket way at a Attorney General's desk. So the Attorney General needs to just look at it, advise, and move it to court. The question is, why is this investigations a free the CID Abeto Attorney General table? So for almost 6 months, the Attorney General has not taken action on it. And I'm because so far, Kelvin Taylor document way and you're legit. And I'll be asking Attorney General, is this true? Has this document been with the Attorney General for the past 6 months? Now, I'm reading what is in the docket to every single Ghanaian. These are the findings. The CID Omuya investigations. This is what they found after Afenyo Markin car say, or no, after assaulting the police. Police now assaulting. Let's read the document. Ghana Police Service Criminal Investigations Department, P.O. Box 505, Accra, 27th of June 2025. Reference number, very important, CID/AR 197/2025/2. The Attorney General Department, Accra. The Republic versus Alexander Afenyo Markin. This is the investigations police for every findings. Attorney General say, move the case to court. Now, I respectfully forward the attached Special Investigation Unit SIU duplicate case docket with reference number 129/2025 to you for study and advice, please. Second, brief facts on Besomuche Asemno Senia Estate. Attorney General, I know say he has a lot of cases. It could be say Ohuye, it could be say police for the buyer. He's been dealing with a lot of cases, and I give him the benefit of the doubt. But I want to be sure, say this docket, if it is with Attorney General, we want to know. Now, brief facts. On 5th May 2025, at approximately 1700 hours, cyber intelligence operatives from the cyber crime unit of the CID headquarters received a 1 minute 13 seconds video clip bearing the official Ghana Police Service watermark. The video was forwarded to the unit by the Police Public Affairs Directorate for Forensic Analysis and Investigations. Preliminary analysis of the footage revealed a physical altercation between a group of demonstrators and personnel of the Ghana Police Service deployed for crowd control and security duties during the Save the Judiciary demonstration. Police forensic investigation, I'm saying, a 5th of May 2025. Police for 1700 hours. And omo department nsemu abẹ for computer any videos ne internet ne cyber nsemu video bi a 1 minute 30 seconds 13 seconds ede bre omo ɛkyerɛ ɔmo sɛ ɛyɛ video bi a ɔmo nsa ka a ɛfa wentwi bi a esi ɛwɔ demonstration bi a ɛkɔ so ɛwɔ Ghana ɛyɛ yato ne din Save the Judiciary a MPP for ne di anim a ɔmo kɔyɛ yɛkyerɛ na ɔmo nsa ka ɛyɛ footage ana video bi a saa demonstration no wentwi bi esi a ɔmo ɛhwehwɛ mu a ɔmo pɛ sɛ ɔmo so ɛbo ɔmo na ɔmo kɔ asɛm no sebio nimu ɔmo mu hu nipa a odi fɔ ɛne de odi bɛm. Now all kind story ni kɔ anim a the confrontation occurred when the police officers attempted to enforce a restricted boundary with a metal barricade. The video captured Honorable Afenyo Markin, Alexander Afenyo Markin, minority leader of parliament, among other demonstrators, striking a police officer identified as number 48632 G/Captain Forsen Abel, stationed at Tesano District, who was one of the duty officers. The case was referred to the SIU for investigations. Almost say a video no share 1 minute 13 seconds no. Almost a video no. Now a member of parliament and minority leader of the NPP. A friend of Alexander Afenyo Markin. Na who police ni biasum. Who jana sum imprenu. Almost na a video ni ma SIU police department from serious SIU no. Omo na den. Say start aye enhwehwemu. Now, police officer, your friend, Mr. Forsen Abel, or no, or your captain, or your G captain, and a G captain, no, basically, and then I'm a team, no, yeah, per se a church, on say, or you between constable and sergeant, and I'm a Mr. P. Maybe I have it wrong, but or your captain, sorry, corporal, I'm sorry, corporal, and your captain, corporal, a year Forsen Abel, corporal. Forsen Abel or no ena Afenyo Markin e bo na sum e hye ne so a sebio na omohu no e wo video no so. Now point 3. That's he's a corporal, right? Okay. He's a general corporal and a G corporal no general corporal Forsen Abel ye station wo Tesano District ono na Afenyo Markin hye na sum twice. Say police force hear video no hunu gani ya gani na Afenyo Markin police ni nasun. Okay. Yenjujum. Now on 6th May 2025, that is the next day, number 48632 General Corporal Forsen Abel, who reported a case of assault against Honorable Alexander Afenyo Markin at the Tesano police station, came to the CID headquarters with an extract of occurrence and an endorsed police medical form after attending the hospital for treatment. Say adiachi na day na Afenyo Markin ebo police ni so twice no. The second day no police ni no sebio ofri eye Tesano and a sebio oba eye police headquarters. Ena obe chire de insem nim ena obe lodge case against the Afenyo Markin. Na the see nyina say oba no osa the medical report ka ho enisuo ne ehwe no any hospital okoye any doctor e chire say eyampa owudifo bi ahwe nani so mpranu ema sebio nani kosua na aka kohyem ema sebio doctor so achro say nipa odi sabo no webu mra so. Now sawo kinkan ko enima or say he gave his complaint statements to the effect that he was assaulted by Honorable Alexander Afenyo Markin. Witnesses including Superintendent Mr. Osani Okanse, ASP Mr. Suleiman Jallo Abdullahi of Greater Accra Regional Police Headquarters, ASP Mr. Nicholas Mensah of Achimota District, who were on duty with Corporal Forsen Abel, submitted statement to police to the effect that Honorable Alexander Afenyo Markin struck General Corporal Forsen Abel in the face without any provocation. Na time na police in Eba Police Headquarters abeye ni case actual police force say Ghana Police Service Headquarters say Mayor General Corporal and a member of parliament be ehumani so imprenu because me kobo no ho ban ena odane ne ho a wo mo biri me ehwe me so mprenu doctors reporter e kire se wabɔ me epira me no enie omo ana omo di madanse e wo bebi na begina Afenyo Markin ehu mani so mpressa a me police ni no ASP den eka ho nadanse Mr. Sulemana ye wo obi te se Superintendent Mr. Asani Okanse no ono so dansifo ye wo obi ete se ASP Mr. Nicholas Mensah a ono so ohwe achimota so o se odnadansifo miensa edi na chiba police headquarters ebe kire Ghana police IGP ni CID boss say wei na Afenyo Markin ene ne ma no ede aye no na nipa a ostrake no nipa a ohu nani so ebo na sum a amana ko hospital no Alexander Afenyo Markin. Now de ehwere mu nyina ne say wo hwe police for no investigations na say police ni na anya Afenyo Markin hwe o say he struck Forson Abel in the face without provocation. That means say na police ni gina o ye ne djuma o kire se obi angina ye mema obi entra den nyoma ye de sisi ya sene be ya bibia bekoso ye ka se without provocation we ndi Afenyo Markin atem wantene ne nsa wa Afenyo Markin so we ndi Afenyo Markin political party atem we ntwi nanim de ogire ho na ohu ya ne se Afenyo Markin eyi ne nsa ahwe ne so mprenu Afenyo Markin ehu ne so 2 times we investigations no and per our checks no. That is why I'm asking the Attorney General, do you have it? I know you are a very busy man. I know you are very busy. You are working on serious issues, the same as Afenyo Markin issue. Maybe the docket is there and you have not seen it. If you have seen it, we want to know if it is true. Because I want Ghana for to know, say CID boss where menemo can wasem na ye can wasem nrano. I want to believe that she's one of the finest. Because if this report has been prepared already and forwarded to the Attorney General's office, then the CID is one of the most exceptional CIDs in Ghana. Now, reports in Yankum, Nianjuja the Akanim. About the second part of the reporter, the Akani, Mamimbi Mnakwasibin Kasia de Tete. Nipa or sign report in your friend of justice upon. All right. Now, what kind of rest of the report, docket, no, the woman, investigations, no, the woman, any. On 6th May 2025, a counter complaint in a petition letter dated 5th May 2025 was received from Honorable Alexander Afenyo Markin, alleging that he had been assaulted by General Corporal Abel Forson. Almost say on the 6th now. Adiachi na police in the police station ebe report asem no the same day na Afenyo Markin so by say police in so abono police so assault no into ono so ba be case tia police ni no into investigation no say now what the same day na police in the case adiachi no Afenyo Markin so by the same day be catch there Ghana Police Service police headquarters say ono so ye case tia police no if say police ni so born assume police ni so assault no police ni so ebo no Afenyo Markin. This is the investigations. Now on the 8th May 2025 a team of investigators comprising personnel from the Special Investigation Unit, Crime Scene Management and Cyber Crime Unit, and the above-mentioned officers visited the crime scene for crime scene reconstruction. Into police for CID Penyini on the report. Or see, 2 days later, no almost police for a kukudama omunim in Hishemu. Say, omunko baby assembly see no. No mko wa omu en try say. Omo anka se ejuma oma ya omo experience no omo fa omo nimbubu no omo fa omo experience no omo fa evidence ekuta omo no enhwe se the police ni ka ene the Afenyo Markin ka no ebo ebra anase baaku etwatro anase baaku edi nukure. Remember, the police already have that 1 minute 13 seconds video of Afenyo Markin striking or beating or slapping or attacking and assaulting a police officer. Into that evidence is already sitting with the police. But the new angle is that Afenyo Markin is oye the person or no assaulti obi no suspect na base say the same place no eye nipa na or your victim no so assaulting no in the police focus say and your monko ho na monko hwe de ekọ so or reconstruct whatever happened from your experience as investigators no na emboa investigations no. Now this is what happened. Now, police identified 2 CCTV cameras in front of the Accra International Conference Center, which are believed to have captured the incident. In the police want to call baby assembly C, no, who say Accra International Conference Center no, na CCTV cameras 2 be boho, security cameras 2, and a police for no call echo investigators no, investigations no, who ye. Now yanko enim. Letter was sent to the National Security Secretariat to furnish police with video footage from the said cameras. Into police for no extra letter command National Security say, "You want 2 cameras be wo baby assembly see no. Ya pa mocha mo betumi ama ya camera and videos na e record ye no because ya pese ye de eye investigations. Say Afenyo Markin na ye hu no camera say obo obi asum na ose obi abono no. Ya pese ye hu say Afenyo Markin so obi bo na." Into police for no extra letter e command National Security say some 2 cameras no ya pese that day na incident this year no ya pese ya share sa video no. Now yanko enim, the footage received from the National Security through the National Signal Bureau was analyzed by the Cyber Security Unit, but it did not capture the assault incident. Say koji sa CCTV Omuko petition and also mutual letter come National Security and National Security catch National Signal Bureau for say omuma video ninya available to Ghana Police Service no omu si omu je sa videos no omu share no omu analyze video ninjina no there was nothing or no assault from anybody on Afenyo Markin. Sa cameras na ebo Accra International Conference Center hona na capture bibia no omu se omu share video no over 1,000 times. There was nowhere who say some police officer and now police officer friend Mr. Forson attacking Afenyo Markin. I'm saying they never saw anything like that in that footage. This is the investigations. Now, yanko enim. The footage received from the National Security through the National Signal Bureau was analyzed by the Cyber Security Unit, but it did not capture the assault incident. Based on the analysis of the video obtained from Police Public Affairs Department on the 9th May 2025, Honorable Alexander Afenyo Markin was cautioned in the presence of an independent witness and released on self-recognizance bail. Almost say after I analyze the video, mu say obie ni wa ode ne nsaka Afenyo Markin. Obie ni wa obo Afenyo Markin. Police ni bie ni wa ode ne nsaka no. Police for no caution no. And omo ka say oma onu ankasa ne hu bail. So they caution him say onu krampo no watwatro. And wama police use some resources for no reason. Into omo caution no. And omo ka say onu ankasa bail no because time oba no technically ni action no. Into Afenyo Markin ankasa e bail no. After police cautioned him. Now, investigations. Now, this is what you see. Police medical form. Team, stay with me. Police medical form was also issued to him to attend hospital and report. Police medical form was also issued to him to attend hospital and report. Into police for no a caution we na mukas o man who bail no and o man the police report says so say yaboa Gineco police station hospital na my doctor says so and review na safa report ne bra but say obi abo abotro na bi ani wanim na wo yam enti okono and a police CID for no more investigations in the friend say J. So who is to say a bow? Because video near share no obiambo, but who is to say a boa? Emrani chere say I was see a man who kwine now acquire test na prove say ebia when your internal bleeding Ebia wenya eye shwa bleeding. Ebia wenya koko bleeding. Inti court nekoye report. And omode sa report ma Afenyo Markin say. Onko police station. Norma Dr. Sheno. Na onfa report nemra. This is all part of the investigations. Now, uko wenima. Witness statements were also taken from Honorable Sami Awuku and Richard Ahiagba, who were seen in the video close to Honorable Alexander Afenyo Markin. Say Sami Awuku and Afenyo Markin nam de na assembly siena obo police ni nasumuno. Richard Ahiagba akwale twa no Jimmy bi na ho ni bi no. Ono so omo na na omo ben Afenyo Markin time na Afenyo Markin ehu police na sum 2 times no. Into police for fresh uncle for me no so elma almost so ebe trauma no asem. Samia Uku ya mini pa Samia Uku. One Jimmy Richard Ahiagba na MPP phone say Kenya Dankwa Institute nka kwase asa and come to me be communication director no. Police for say omo share video no omo hu say time na Afenyo Markin ehu police ni nasum twice no na Samia Uku gina ho. Ena na edien Richard Ahiagba ensu gina ho. Inti party for no almost support to Afenyo Markin with encouragement for him to slap a police officer in uniform. Samuel Uku is a member of parliament. Till date, he never told Ghana for say what Afenyo Markin did was wrong. Samuel Uku was way. He supported Afenyo Markin. Richard Ahiagba, Jimmy, he leads the MPP in foolish talk. Jimmy, he did not come out to have some self-respect to say, for a member of parliament and leader of parliament, the minority, striking a police officer, assaulting, attacking, slapping, forcing a police officer. No, Richard Ahiagba never said anything. If the police for fresh and kwasiafo mi no energy omanso anu statement at the kind investigations no. Now oba say there's something interesting before the docket no end or say. Honorable Alexander Afenyo Markin, however, Honorable Alexander Afenyo Markin, however, failed to return the police medical report form despite several calls to him to do so. Investigative reports, no, omu wie bibia no say, omu ma Afenyo Markin police report is Onko police station. Na onfanko hospital medical report say Uncle hospital na doctor assessing on fambra almost say Afenyo Markin free police station ho oma frɛ no oma sending telegram oma sending email oma sending WhatsApp oma sending Twitter account message oma ye bibia ebesi ne Afenyo Markin has not given the police any respect on responding. Almost say a medical report man say Uncle hospital nomra na omo fanka report no ebesi ne time na omo conclude investigations no omo frɛ Afenyo Markin na onfa omo emailing na on responde omo WhatsApp na on responde omo call Twitter na omo sending message on fi omo DM no on fi omo selling telegram on fi omo fax no. Every single communication we also using na Afenyo Markin edit side doctor's report no. Ebesi the day they were filing this report and sending to Aye Attorney General say yemfa case in court no. Afenyo Markin never showed respect to the police. He never responded to them. And from what I have read to you, from this case here, Meridia Chewi, who is supposed to be standing trial today in Ghana, if this document I am reading tonight, I am going to pose questions to the Attorney General. And if this document is with the Attorney General, Abia, he's too busy. Abia, the Attorney General has a lot of cases, and we know he's working on a lot of cases, which we understand, which we all respect. Abia, he has it in his possession, but onye endru say odebeko court. If it is true, say this document or this document is with the Attorney General, he needs to study and prosecute. Then it means to say the CID boss is one of the finest CID bosses you have had in Ghana. And I blame the CID boss because the day these investigations were done or was done, And the day she forwarded this investigations, if it is true, to the Attorney General's office, she was supposed to inform Ghanaians that the work that you gave me, the briefing that I gave you when this incident happened, I have finished the job and I have forwarded it to the Attorney General. The CID boss, if it is true that this document is really with the Attorney General, we have intercepted it. If we get a confirmation that this document is sitting on the desk of Attorney General, then you are one of the finest CID boss. My problem with you was that you were supposed to communicate with Ghanaians that you have done your investigations and that you have concluded and that the Attorney General needs to take the necessary action. And we all know that the Attorney General has a lot of work to do. We all know, say, the person who is very busy when it comes to Ghana, say, the Attorney General of Ghana. So this docket crown might be there. Now, Ebia, Attorney General Krampono, through a Jumoyeninti, Onyampo and share docket. Inti, we want to ask the Attorney General simple questions tonight. Attorney General, please, can you brief Ghanaians? Can you at least let us know, say, the investigation that was done on Afenyo Markin assaulting a uniformed police officer, that investigation, has it gotten to your office? I don't care when you want to prosecute. That is not my problem. What I want to know is that criminal acts of Afenyo Markin that the police investigated, is it with you? And then when are you thinking or planning on taking it to court? Because the law needs to apply. This matter cannot be sitting in the Attorney General's office for 6 months. We cannot be sitting here and making it look like Afenyo Markin is above the law and he cannot stand before the court. Yesterday, I read assault, the consequences, and then what needs to be done when you are found guilty of assault. And with Afenyo Markin, this criminal act, it is pure assault on camera. So no judge can sit in Ghana and say that wasn't an assault. The police established that after their investigations, looking into the video, the cybersecurity part, the intelligence part, they came to a conclusion that Afenyo Markin assaulted, because the word assault is in there. And we all can see that the guy assaulted the police, the uniformed police officer on camera. Into this guy. This guy, Afenyo Markin, he is not above the law. He is not. This document I have put out, we are going to publish it. We are going to pose questions to the Attorney General and his deputy. We want to know. No pressure. Yenim say enjuma kesia wo ho amoye. Every single day you are going through different documents. We know. We want to know. More office, no. Have you guys received this docket from the CID office? Because I want to still believe, say, the CID boss is an exceptional boss. Because with too many investigations, when you now conclude, then we are not supposed to play with this woman. Then it means this woman is there to do business. This woman is there to make sure the work is done. This woman is not there to joke. From what I read to you, you could see step by step the investigations, how they sent people to the location, how they retrieved videos, how they spoke to NSB, how they spoke to national security, how they got all the necessary documentation and evidence, how they were able to support their investigations. It means that the CID boss is an exceptional woman. And I want the Attorney General to prove to me that the CID boss is one exceptional woman that we all have to respect. Because so to me, within time. The only problem I have with her was after the investigations was done. And I'm saying this depends on what the Attorney General would say if they have this docket in their possession. After the investigations, this woman, this CID boss, was supposed to let Ghanaians know that the job you gave me, I have done it. I wouldn't have sat on my show to let her, to tell the things I told her. But it's not like I'm creating an avenue for her. I am waiting on the Attorney General. If the Attorney General can confirm, if the Attorney General will let us know that he has this docket, one, he should confirm that it's with him. And two, he needs to let us know how quick can he push this case to court. Because this guy technically is a criminal. Assault is a criminal offense. And see, this guy, Afenyo Markin, only did the MPP, at this point, his docket is sitting at the Attorney General. He's sitting on the Attorney General's office, We want to confirm. We want to know from the Attorney General's or from tomorrow. If you know the Attorney General, his handle on Twitter, tag him. Take this document and ask him. The Attorney General himself, the deputy, ask them, do they have this document? Ghana Police Service, a push document, we understand they are very busy people. They do a lot of work. Maybe it's there. Somebody dealing with it. We want to know. Say that criminal charge, that investigations on this guy, they have it on their desk, and they will also have to tell us how quick can they push this to the court. So this is a simple matter. Ghana for we all saw how the NPP, the NDC, especially the NDC, handed over their member of parliament to the police and straight to court in less than 24 hours. Afenyo Markin is not better than that MP. Afenyo Markin attacked a police officer 6 months ago. We cannot be sitting here and making it look like it's a mere thing that he has to walk. No, the law needs to apply. So it's a simple question I'm asking the Attorney General. Do you have the docket? When are you prosecuting? And if the Attorney General confirms that he has this docket, then I will tell the CID boss she's one of the most exceptional CID bosses we have had in our history as a nation. If the Attorney General confirms that this document is with him, this docket is with him, and that the investigations were done by the police CID and that it was handed to him on 27th of June 2025, then this lady is one of the most exceptional women who have come to lead the CID office. And we must support her in her work. So far, the reason why I cannot confirm and say this woman is one of the exceptional or the most exceptional is I'm waiting to hear from the Attorney General's office. That is why we are going to publish this document. It's going to go out. Every single person should tag the Attorney General. If you know him on Twitter, tag the Attorney General. If you know their official page, tag them. Ask them, is this document with you?
I don't want peace. I want problems always. 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 I don't want peace. I want problems always.
So when you come kokoda se wo hwe na wani nkum so a coalition center na kobo electoral commission for ho ba ye den eman se wani kuma kokoda se wo hwe na wani nkum so a coalition center na kobo electoral commission for ho ba ye den eman se wani kuma kokoda se wo hwe na wani nkum so a coalition.
You know the sad thing about this matter, making one some show Afenyo Markin assaulting a police officer. You know the sad thing about this whole thing. On some read the report natural no. Mekachero say the police invited Samia Uku and Richard Ahiagba because they were the people close to the incident. They saw the assault. They were witnesses to the assault. The police took their statement. But do you know the most terrible thing about these MPP people? After they witnessed a member of parliament, a lawyer, a leader of the minority assault a police officer in uniform, and after going to police station to give testimony, to go and tell the police that, yes, I was there, I saw it, they came back, they had a meeting with Joy News, they had a meeting with City News, and they said they had to clean Afenyo Markin. Sure. Richard Ahiagba called police station by no, and a Joy News for newsroom for of Freomo, and a catch them say, we want to find a way to clean Afenyo Markin for the crime he has committed. And then he also met City and told them that we need to find a way to clean Afenyo Markin because say Afenyo Markin will be jailed because he has committed a crime. So what they did was that after going to the police and giving his statement, he came back to lie to Ghanaians on TV. Say Afenyo Markin anyashi. This is Richard Ahiagba.
This thing is talking about Honorable Afenyo Markin having attacked.
There's a video where he's seen pushing a police officer.
Yes, it was chaotic. It was chaotic. We commend the police. DCOP duty. I commend him. He's done great work. We appreciate that. But it got to a certain point, there's this tension when we want to let people in, people out, and all of that.
This was around the Jubilee House area.
No, this was around the Parliament.
Right.
Right. So it was a very tense space. Myself got caught into it, trying to create space. It was very tense. And then in that process, the leader was hit very badly, this way, right on his chest. And he actually was almost taken out of the march. I had to take him to the washroom and kind of just cool down. Afenyo Markin. So it was, if you saw anything as though he's attacking anybody, it's a reflex, trying to defend himself. It wasn't anything that he intentionally...
So he was rather hit by a police officer.
He was hit by the police officer, right?
So you see what Richard Ahiagba did? I'm going to join news for no. Richard Ahiagba betina TV zuka say, oh, they see on the police in the say a bo Afenyo Markin boso. No Richard Ahiagba no the Afenyo Markin echo washroom. Because police ne attack Afenyo Markin. But per the police investigations, the document I've showed you now, may trying for Attorney General to confirm, said that is the document, The police took the CCTV camera and they never saw anybody attack anybody. Nobody lifted a finger at Afenyo Markin. No police officer. In fact, the CID, the National Signal Bureau, the National Security, the Cyber Security, they all looked at the video, the CCTV cameras, nobody touched Afenyo Markin. And so you see, Richard Ahiagba went to Joy News, they had a meeting and said, let us twist the matter. Let us twist the matter because we want to polish Afenyo Markin with lies. Into tier the car, or see, oh, police need an say and a bo Afenyo Markin bo. Emma Afenyo Markin crack collapse him, yet to bathroom. This is what he was saying. This is Richard Ahiagba.
This thing is talking about Honorable Afenyo Markin having attacked.
There's a video where he's seen pushing a police officer.
Yes, it was chaotic. It was chaotic. We commend the police. DCOP duty. I commend him. He's done great work. We appreciate that. But it got to a certain point, there's this tension when we want to let people in, people out, and all of that.
This was around the Jubilee House area.
No, this was around the Parliament.
Right.
Right. So it was a very tense space. Myself got caught into it, trying to create space. It was very tense. And then in that process, the leader was hit very badly, this way, right on his chest. And he actually was almost taken out of the march. I had to take him to the washroom and kind of just cool down. Afenyo Markin. So it was, if you saw anything as though he's attacking anybody, it's a reflex, trying to defend himself. It wasn't anything that he intentionally...
So he was rather hit by a police officer.
He was hit by the police officer, right?
You see, the money media in your Ghana. You see what they do to you? That's what they do every time. Ofrio and of course city. I
think this is just some people's attempts to divert attention from a successful demonstration. I don't think there's anything there to find. I've given you the fact that police should do the basic check. I mean, you just don't begin to issue these things because you have paper in front of you, but you should basically have understanding of what has happened and see that there's a basis for that invitation. There's no basis for that invitation when the police officer is the one who accosted or assaulted the member. If anything at all, it was Afenyo Markin and the coalition of political parties that demonstrated should be going to the police to actually discipline the officer because he acted clearly out of line. It wasn't his place to touch anybody yesterday, and he did. And so if in reflex, the minority leader is stretching his hand to prevent him from coming at him the second time, I don't see why that constitutes an assault at all. So the police are just wasting everybody's time, to be honest with you. And a deliberate attempt by the government or the NDC to share space with a
So
very
as a party, you think the minority
demonstration.
leader should not honor the police invitation?
I wouldn't say that, but I'm just saying to you that the police didn't do any due diligence. We're trusting them to be thorough in their work, but this year falls short of that discipline or diligence that we expect from them. You wouldn't have invited somebody who was assaulted to come and answer our question. It's the person who assaulted the person who you need to contend with, and who is the police officer forcing, who is in their ranks this morning, moving about and creating the impression that it was the Honorable Markin. But I tell you this, before you go, the idea, the police know this, and whoever is moving around the shadows trying to guide them to issue this thing, they want to achieve a certain political narrative to say that the demonstration, the leader or the demonstration accuses somebody. But there's no factual basis to support that. But of course, it's going to be the headline that he's been invited. And people who will not follow the news to conclusion would probably at one point in time think that indeed the minority...
This is what they do. You see, he knows Afenyo Markin is guilty. And you see, that's what I'm saying. Say, I'm waiting. I want to hear from the Attorney General's office whether they have this docket. Why haven't they moved this docket to the court? Maybe they are busy. It's fair. It's a very fair argument. We all know the work they are doing. Very busy office. But do they have the docket? Because to me, if that MP, NDC MP, no, the police were able to take him straight to court, why didn't the police, after investigation, take Afenyo Markin's case to court directly? This is an assault case. It could have been taken to court directly. Why give it to the Attorney General to study? Because the investigations were clear. The assault was clear. Everything was straightforward. Why did the police? And that is a conversation we will have later. That is a conversation we will have later. Why the police? Because NDC knew we asked them to buy, they did not go to Attorney General. They straight forward took the case to court. So this assault case, why didn't the police take it straight to air court? They had to go to the Attorney General. And that is a conversation we will have. But so far, the documents I have on me, I want the Attorney General to speak to it to say, in fact, they have it. Maybe they are working on some important issues that case, so that is fine. As far as we know, it's legitimate, and that it is with the Attorney General, then we know that Afenyo Markin, after investigations, he assaulted a police officer, and that file, that docket is on the desk of the Attorney General. And as far as that file is on the desk of the Attorney General, any day, any time, that file should be able to enter any legitimate court in Ghana. We are waiting on the Attorney General. We just want to know. I don't care what he wants to prosecute, but I want to know if this document, Attorney General, he has it. That is all I want to know. You see, Ghana for MP before Yam Kwasia for to the point to say, Omu Ghana for Nina some Jimmy. Oh, they are here. He went to police, so he gave a statement. He knows Afenyo Markin attacked the police officer. They told him, say, cameras did not show anything like that. But he came on TV. What was he doing? He was telling you, say, NDC for ye. You see the foolishness. Metinana mi dim kwasia for we atema. Obi se obi muadie. We onya kwasia. Penyini toto betina TV so lying through his teeth. All because of politics. Ohu asante hini sebio. Omu asante hini. Because omu asante hini say, they all can also asante hini tiasye. Ombu bono for hene, ombu ya na, ombu penyini bia organa, ombu asofo, because omu MPP for no politicians no mu Ghana for no mubi. Sebio, omu ya dodo say ye Jimmy. But how can an elder, a penyini like you, sit on TV and say the police is crazy to issue a statement and that the police investigations, and you nipa bi ne shechiri. Abra, ujina ho, Emma Afenyo Markin assaulted a police officer. Abonasum twice. The guy slapped the guy twice. So you see, we are not done with this matter. If indeed this docket is sitting on the desk of the Attorney General, I don't care when he wants to prosecute, but I want to know that this criminal docket on Afenyo Markin is at the Attorney General's office. We want to see the law work. We want to see that the law applies. He cannot call himself a minority leader, a lawyer, and attack a police officer. Lies on top of it. His cronies come on TV, connive with journalists, and lie on top of it, and tells us that we are foolish. This police officer is a man who was protecting Afenyo Markin and his cronies. Afenyo Markin turned around to attack this man, hit this man in the face, then turn around and tell his party people that they should go out and say NDC people attacked this police officer. He turns around, no say, "Ya boy Afenyo Markin boso na ontumi home." This is the danger about NPP. This is what makes them dangerous. These are the same people who killed John Kuma. These are the same people who killed JB Dankwa. These are the same people who killed their party people. They killed, they laugh about it. And so, if today they are attacking police officers and going on TV to change the narrative, you should understand the kind of political party Yenio Mudili or Ghana. Why should we in Ghana sit and watch this? And this guy walking around assaulting police officers and we think it's a joke. This is something we need to take serious. This guy is not supposed to come close to parliament. This guy is not supposed to be given any seat in anywhere. This is a guy who is supposed to be standing trial. Now, I'm not going to say much because I am waiting. We are going to press the Attorney General's office because so far, we have not received any information that they have received this docket. That's what America say. Police officer, I can tell you, until Attorney General confirms, say, where were I will let Ghanaians know, say, a Jumana or exceptional and the trust we have in here, it is still intact. I am not going to confirm that now because I still need to know, hear from an Attorney General's office. We all need to question them. The documents are there. If I am lying, any Ghanaian can charge me, can take me to court and say I have forged a document. My sources are strong. I believe in my sources. Anything I am putting my credibility on the line. So this document is out there. We don't want you people to act as if you have not seen it. Me, I don't take money. I don't need credit. I don't want anybody to say, Kevin, me, I don't want credit. I'm not Azurio. I'm not somebody who go and sniff story and come and say, call my name that I've done a story. I don't need it. I want the right thing to be done. So take the document. I am not going to hide it. Take it. Every journalist in Ghana, go and question the Attorney General that, please, do you have this on your desk?
I'm not PENDREAM TV. Now, so far, so good. Say, open online portal, Ghana. Nipa share, nipa follow, nipa comment here. To my best of knowledge, without any biases, PENDREAM TV.